What is up? What is up, guys? This is Mark with the Mic. This is another the Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cyclone Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic and joined by Louis Beans. I am tired.
Gilbert.
Gilbert was great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was nice seeing
Man,
him.
listen. That was about the best part of Raw. I mean, besides the Alexa and Oscar stuff, we'll get into that. But damn, that was hilarious.
Yeah, Alexa killed it. Alexa killed it, man. I think that was my highlight of Raw because Raw was mediocre again.
Yeah. Didn't make
Um,
too much sense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
A few things.
Um,
But I learned something, Mark.
yeah.
I learned that mask that Randy had on is a real burn victim mask. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually looked it up too, and I was reading about it, and I was like, you know what? As much as I my only gripe with that, and like when we get into the shows, I'm gonna say my gripe with it, but the promo was solid. He committed to it. I was fine with it. My only thing is, why would he want to go in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah. The Fiend's not in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Why would
like
you?
he wasn't announced there or anything like that. And the way he just talked about, oh, I'm burning my face, but now I'm gonna go burn every. If he would the go and said, I'm gonna go burn the other 29 men in the Rumble's face off while I'm in the Royal Rumble, then it'll make a lot more sense. But he's
Yes.
not.
Or maybe he's gonna set the ring off. Maybe they're gonna be in a bigger place, right? So maybe they could have a big split between where the LCD screens are, like they did last time, and have some fire.
I'll feel bad for all 30 men. That would be a one like really hot area.
I know. Oh god.
Oh man. So, this is the Wrestling Babble podcast. We come to you every Sunday morning at around the same time, live on YouTube. And yeah, so we got some weekend wrestling. We got some podcasts to listen to. Before we go, there was a big ass like toy announcement for WWE toys, AEW toys, and WWE pops.
I saw a lot of them look really good.
Yeah. There's like now I gotta go hunting, and I'm like fuck you. The series for the WWE Elites, the series I saw, I definitely gotta get Rhea Ripley. That Buddy Murphy, I like the one I have already. Like my rule is I get one of each person, and if there's a
Okay.
better one, then I will give the other one to my nephew.
Okay. Cool.
So
Cool.
that's my rule. So the Buddy Murphy they have, I'm not crazy about it, but if I do get it, I'll probably give it to my nephew because he likes Seth Rollins and that whole storyline. So I'll probably get him that. But I did see Rhea Ripley's. That one looked dope. There was another one that was like stood out. Oh, the Vader.
The Vader. That's the one that had my attention.
Yeah, and, like I'm not a fan of Vader. I'm not like, the biggest fan of Vader, but I like appreciate him and shit like that. But that one's a pretty dope figure. Like I was like, that's sick.
Yes. And one of his coolest like iterations as well.
Yes, that was from WCW, right? If I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken. Yeah, that was the WCW
The
one.
Mastodon. That
Yeah.
didn't make any sense. Whatever. All right.
Eh,
He's a man.
not everything needs to make sense, I guess.
Well, listen. At least he wasn't. Was it Mantar?
Yeah, even though I know that's like people want Mantor. Oh, I gotta get Selena Vega. That's the other one because Selena Vega has a figure on that set.
And there was an Angel Garza.
Yeah, I kind of want the Isa Garza as well.
His pants come off. Come on.
Oh man, I might actually have to get this Roman
Oh, the one with the T-shirt. Yeah, and
to
the
wreck
vest.
everyone.
True.
Oh man, yeah, I mean, I'm making me broke, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
There's Sheamus too. I gotta get Sheamus.
You know what? I think they should make a head of the table full on. They need to
Yeah.
put Roman with the man bun, with the smooth facial hair, the Paul Heyman figure to the side, and the table. And
But
just
the second head is the man bun.
oh,
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
thought ahead.
because it
They
was
thought ahead.
already in. It just doesn't have a smile this time.
Gotcha.
The first one had the one I have right now, the Red Universal Champion. He has a smile on his face. This one,
Okay.
he has a smile on his face. Anyway, but yeah, they announced those figures. They announced the pops, the Rock and Stone Cold. I kind of wanted like the WrestleMania 14 Rock versus Austin, but that was from the when he was Hollywood Rock.
Mm-hmm.
So I was not crazy about it. I was like, I don't care for that one. But they have two Austins that have titles. One is exclusive in 7-Eleven. The other one just comes out with the set. It has one has the Broken Skull. One has the tag team and the world title because that's when he won it with Dude Love back in '96.
Okay.
If my knowledge serves me correct, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, then correct me. Anyway. Yeah, so that one's cool. Eddie Guerrero, definitely. I gotta get that Eddie Guerrero. That's a most definitely I gotta get. They showed who else? They showed Otis. They showed Drew McIntyre. I forgot the other ones. I had a picture. Where's the picture? Picture. I had
They
the
didn't have
picture.
any new legends, right?
I think there's a legend in it. I'm not exact. Like, I don't fuck. I think I sent it to somebody. Oh yeah, okay. China
Okay.
and Old
Which
Man
outfit
Edge.
is that? Hmm?
Huh?
Which outfit is the China?
Her wrestling gear, the one with the leather. It looks like
Okay.
the her basic black leather gear.
Generic one. Okay.
And
Cool.
then Old Man Edge
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because well, I'm a little disappointed. I don't have like the great beard and shit. It's blonde.
So which number Old Man Edge is that? Because there's already two, right?
No, this is the first Edge
This
for
is
the
the first
pops.
old.
For the pops, yes.
Oh, for the pops. Yeah.
Oh
True
yeah.
that. True that.
They did the two edges. They had the Old Man Edge Elite, and then they also had the Ultimate coming out as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Otis is the other one, which Otis doesn't look too fat. I was a little disappointed with that. Otis should be like the big Thanos. That should be Otis, the big figure.
Okay.
I was a little disappointed. I was like, he's too skinny. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff coming out. AEW announced their Series 4, which I even fucking remember that Series 3 came out. But then, me listening to Major Wrestling Figures podcast, they did come out. That's the one with Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then the one that is coming out, I think it's Kenny Omega, another Cody. They have like again they
I did see it. Yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah they
The
repeat
only thing
it.
that pissed me off, the repeats, but also just like, hey, is there a Britt Baker figure yet?
No, it's never not. And then even she said comment on it.
I
Oh,
know.
there's a second Cody. All right, so the Unravel 4 is gonna be Sammy Guevara, Cody Rhodes again, Kenny Omega again, Santana and Ortiz, which I might have to. I'm gonna try to grab for Joshi. I might pre-order those for Joshi and my friend Aaron because they're big fans of them.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Hardy.
Oh, which one?
It looks like they don't have the picture of the actual figure yet, so I'm not sure which Matt Hardy it is. Probably the first one that actually returned.
Is it that would be his first, right? With AEW?
AEW,
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Where is Luchasaurus?
Is there a Jungle Boy already?
No.
Wow. You
Like
think?
you think like Luchasaurus is very toyetic. Like you think
Super.
you want him get him in like the first series because he's unique looking. But no, I guess you're gonna save him a little bit. You're gonna wait a little longer for Luchasaurus. Maybe Jungle Boy to be in the next series. So, but little by little, the guy that actually creates them, Jeremy Prodauer. He's on Twitter, and he's always like talking with fans and kind of showing previews and things like that. So he actually has a good vibe with the fans at least. So that's a cool thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he used to do Jack's Pacific. He used to do the WWF figures back in the Titantrons, and he did the Ruthless Aggression figures. He did.
Okay. Cool,
So we actually look at the current AEW figures. They're very similar to the Ruthless Aggression figures.
I think I remember Japstar was collecting in that era.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. So those are the little news. Now we're going to the Weekend Wrestling, Monday Night Raw. You start off with Randy Orton with a burn victim's mask on, stating that he's burnt and he's angry, and he's gonna join the Royal Rumble. Which
I,
don't make sense to
I
me,
was like, yo, he turned into Dark Man from one
right?
fireball. Damn. All right. Jeez, Randy, the world's
Alex,
okay. It's okay, Randy. You have a family.
Alexa, don't miss.
True. Well, I mean, this also shows you how deadly the Hadouken is. Be careful,
Yeah,
y'all.
Hadouken. Oh man. So I'm gonna give him credit for credit's due. The promo was good. He was committed to the character. He was committed to like seeing his face is hurting and all that shit. But why would you, after getting your face burnt and you're wearing a face protective mask on, that you want to join a fight with 30 other men instead of just seeking revenge on your own? I guess.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Um, yeah.
He's not stable, y'all. Be careful.
Yeah. And wouldn't everyone just go for his face?
You know what? Let's see what happens. Maybe the first person that spots Randy in the ring when he comes in just tries to take the mask off. Who knows?
I would punch him right in the face. It's burnt.
It's gotta hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
right?
Yeah. He ain't 100%.
You imagine they do the prosthetics for like a scab face. Oh, you don't want to see that.
It looked like Jim Carrey and Cable Guy with the silence of the lamb.
Oh.
Oh damn. Poor Randy. Randall Keith Orton, you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
You burned a man's house down, so the fire to the face is the least you could take.
I mean, then he killed the same monster man too. So I mean, shame on him.
I know he burned someone twice too. So like, I honestly don't have no pity for Wyatt. Like for like burning his face. I was like, yo, you burned the man down, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You brought it to your damn self.
How dare you?
Anyway, we got Charlotte versus Peyton Royce. Match was a little sloppy, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think great. It was a great.
Could have been better, but again, it's still continuing the not great storyline.
Yeah, Lacey and Ric Flair.
This week she wore his robe.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She ran Space Mountain. Poor guy's gonna die. We got Mace defeating Xavier Woods. So at least we got a promo with Ali stating that reason why he's going after the New Day. At least we got that. Why Xavier gotta lose though all the time?
Hey, listen, I'm in the Mace mob, so I don't care. I'm happy he lost.
I'm just saying. Xavier could be a singles competitor on his own. He could actually get some wins and actually get momentum. He's a babyface and like to everyone, so you could easily like get him up there. Yeah. So I was a little disappointed with that. The match was solid though. I liked it. Yeah. So then Kofi responded, and then I think Ali responded back. So hopefully they cover something up on Monday.
This is true. At least there's another reason for them to exist, right? Because they kind of pulling at straws with the reason for Retribution. Are they gonna fight anybody of any like real value to make a real big statement?
You know what's gonna be? I'm gonna be mad if that only one of them is in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, think about. I mean, well, maybe like 3.
It's gonna
and
be
then
one.
One of them lurks.
It's gonna be one to watch.
It's gonna be Slapjack.
So you just get thrown out. He'd be the retarded thrown out, like the Takamishinoku.
Yeah, you gotta have one person that's just alive, right?
Fucking Jerry King. I hate Jerry King like for that. As much as it was funny, I felt so bad because he replayed that like 8 times during the Royal Rumble.
Oh my god.
That was a good Rumble though. I think that was 96.
Okay.
That's when Austin was just talking shit to everybody, and everyone wanted to kick his ass. He just fucked up everybody. And then we had the midget trios match with Max Mini.
Oh, okay. So that's what the year was. Okay.
96, yeah. All right. Asuka steps inside Alexa's playground. I thought it was cool. Asuka is just crazy.
I mean, at least they got the point across that she is freaked out by
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss because
Yeah.
she was trying to be her friend,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, this girl's too weird. I gotta go."
Yeah. She
I
was
think some
dancing.
of the stuff didn't play for TV as well as they wanted to.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like it
Yeah.
was all
Same
right.
here. Same here. I agree. Shayna Baszler defeats Mandy Rose. You know how that goes.
Again, they just beating these dead horses. Like Shayna, why didn't she fight Peyton Royce?
I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying? Because the storyline, it could just be between Charlotte and Lacey, and they could do their own thing. And then, but I feel like they're wasting Shayna. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I feel like they're racing Mandy too. Like, yeah,
True
get them
enough.
in a row, and then get them losing all the damn time, and it's like,
True
yo,
enough.
what the fuck?
Yep. You
Uh,
right.
I think this is the best match of Monday Night Raw: AJ Styles versus Ricochet.
Yeah. I said this is tied for my match of the week. Like, god damn, it was good. Glad to see Ricochet shine.
God damn, it was good, but I don't think AJ needed to win this match.
I mean, if he didn't win the way he won, I don't think
Yeah,
that was a hell of an exclamation point. I just got to put that out there.
yeah.
So,
Then we got the Dirt Sheet and Welcome Gilbert and Drew McIntyre. Man,
listen,
this guy needed a belt.
yeah. Yeah. No, he needed a championship belt. That's what he needed.
He needed a belt.
It was great. It was great. I was enjoying it. Like, listen. Not everything could be gold, but at least those two, they were on point.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Like, the segment didn't really hit, but that guy looks hilarious. He knew his wig was messed up, and he kept it going. And Gilbert was good, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Gilbert. Nice to see him healthy.
Mhm.
Well, he's not healthy. Yeah, nice to see him still moving.
Well, he says he's doing better than he was. So
Yes. Yes. And then we got the Hurt Business defeat Riddle and the House Party. So, this is my other complaint. Why you keep having Riddle lose if you want to put him to the U.S. title?
true.
Don't make sense to me.
No,
I'd be
not at all.
to Bobby Lashley's side. I would be like, why should he get a title shot? I beat
Yes.
him in 3 times.
Exactly. If anything, maybe I'll give Lindsay Dorado a title shot.
There you go. Give Lindsay the title shot. Anyway,
But, yeah.
Jeff Hardy defeats Jason Riker. I don't care.
It's just like they're trying hard to get some type of juice out of this. It's like, y'all just stop fighting already. Could somebody please tell Elias that Jeff did not hit him with a car and we could just end this already? Where's the footage?
I think you forgot.
What's
Jeff
the
Hardy
footage
got
at?
hit in the head.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Ask
But
Ali.
this not good. Yeah, that wasted.
Ali knows.
The match wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. So that's all I can say.
Yeah, I didn't care. This was actually my favorite thing from Monday Night Raw besides the Ricochet and AJ Styles match. It's Alexa Bliss defeating Asuka. The way she did it, the way they presented it, the only I didn't mind the whole change of character when the lights went on, life went on. I didn't mind that at all because it looked cool. It was cool, like the aesthetics. It looked cool and everything like that. But I feel like they just took too long to do it.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
I know they're doing it in the arena, but I know for a fact they cut and played kind of shit because they could do that right now. But other than that, the match was great. I think Alexa works great. Like she's working her style differently, which I appreciate it.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything else you want to add to this?
No, I thought it was good. This probably, like I said in the beginning, this is probably the best match. The best thing about Raw was them trying something different.
Yeah.
And this part I thought was much better than the segment. Like she got so much across by doing not that much, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I did like the whole change. It was like she had the pink shirt and then went to black, and then she was just like non-selling, and she just destroyed. I actually love the way she does the Sis Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
because she's small. So she fucking goes hard down. So I appreciate that match. It was a good. Whoa. Deep is that one? Okay. What grade do you give? Um, Monday
I
Night
give it
Raw.
a B minus. Like the story stuff for most of what's going on Raw was just like, eh. But again, the in ring stuff still good,
Yeah.
still good. Aside from the Charlotte match, that was about the only like you could tell there wasn't too much chemistry between the two people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's about it.
Yeah, I agree. I had just issues with the storylines because of the inconsistencies of the storylines and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
it's getting to a point that like you're giving me matches I just don't care about. So I'm gonna give it a C plus. Um, Last week's was a C, so it was slightly better than last week's. I did catch Impact. Impact was pretty solid. You had Rhino and Eric Gunn had a really good match in the beginning of the show. Um, you had the Good Brothers addressing the tag team division, and then line up and our surprise Matt Hardy with the Private Party came in and
That
added
whole
them.
segment was great.
Huh?
I love that. I said
Yeah,
that whole segment was great.
yeah. And Matt Hardy coming out saying that he saved Impact, and he's not wrong. He's not. Good segment. We had a women's tag match with Jordan Gracie and Jazz versus Kimberly and Susan. It was nothing special.
Who is that? The manager?
So Susan,
No, I'm just making a joke. I know who she is.
yeah, yeah. The Moose calls out Rick Swan. I actually thought the segment was solid. I liked what I saw. Brian Myers beats Fabla, closing the shit out of him. I was happy about that. And then my main event was Private Party and Saban Storm. Really solid match. I actually liked the fact that Storm and Saban made them slow down and actually do their moves correctly. So I appreciate that. So usually I don't like Private Party in that sense because I treat them like the Young Bucks. I get annoyed at their matches fast. So at least you had two veterans that kind of knew the timing and pace that they had to do. The whole Tony Khan and Jerry Lynn bit outside was kind of funny. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give it a B plus.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You watched Dark?
I got to watch, I think everything except for the first match. So I got to see. Uh, Let me just call out the highlights then.
Yeah.
Shout outs once again to Alex Gracia. She fought Big Squall. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Um, there's a guy. He actually ended up on Dynamite. Nick Camarado. He's like big caveman looking dude
Yeah.
that Moxley fought.
Yeah.
He's been picking up steam, and I think the reason is because he's been having good matches on Dark. So he fought Scorpio Sky in a pretty good match.
Cool.
Um, Private Party's match with Lee Johnson and Aaron Salo was pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty. I like this. They kept the story going too, so they had Matt there and everything. So I like that consistency.
Okay.
So that's like the highlights from that. The Lucha Brothers had a match versus Chaos Project, but it was kind of just them getting their asses beat. You know, Lucha Brothers, they ain't losing.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, you see it, they slowly creeping the other people onto Dark. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Some people gotta tighten their stuff up, man.
Yeah, I agree. I did not get to watch Dark because I gave that hour to UK and 205.
Gotcha.
And because 205 is part of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, 205 is going to get the time slot now. I did watch AEW. I wasn't happy with the show either. I think it kind of did a lot of shit Raw did, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it felt because what was the premise behind that show? Was there something special about it?
Oh, well, it was Negative One's birthday.
So it was the birthday special.
So they did
Okay.
the beginning. The beginning of the show was the Dark Order
Yeah, the
versus
match with-
TH2 and Chaos Project.
Yeah. So it was like that was tailored around that. I definitely saw that. The guy had the cake in the face.
Yeah.
And came out talking to the kids. So I saw.
Yeah. And then and I liked his little promo. I was like, my birthday was 3 days ago, and slapped him with the
Great.
It was cool. It was cute. Cody Rhodes versus Peter Avalon. I don't give a fuck.
That wasn't a good match.
It
It
wasn't.
could have been. It could have been because I've seen Peter Avalon again. He's on Dark and whatnot, and he has good matches when he's going against somebody he's, I guess, got a feel for. Because him and Cody was like oil and water, dude.
Yeah, they didn't go. Bad match. And then I really don't like Cody Rhodes Snoop Dogg theme.
Oh shit.
I already don't like you now, so now you just made me not like you more. Anyway, John Moxley beats Nick Cromato. You just talking about him?
Yeah, come right out. Yeah,
He looks like
I
the
thought that was
bully.
pretty good.
He looks like the bully from Revenge of the Nerds.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Nerds.
Oh, shit.
Or Van Damme's best friend in Bloodsport.
Oh, Bloodsport. Okay.
There you go. Same guy.
Mhm.
Moxley, it was solid. It was okay match. It was also a little sloppy too. Like Moxley looked like he was a little off tonight. He hasn't wrestled in the last couple of weeks,
Oh, okay.
so he looked.
I
A
thought it
little
was
off.
I thought it was definitely better than the match before it though.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I was like, all right, that's a good first showing on Dynamite. So cool.
Private Party, Matt Hardy, defeat Top Flight and Matt Sydal.
Hmm.
Sloppy match.
Like that's kind of the hallmark for the two big matches of the night.
Yeah,
This one and the tag match at the end.
yeah.
It was just a lot of why.
Bad
You know what I
botches.
mean? Like there's a lot. Yeah.
Like
dudes
almost
could've got hurt.
career-ending botches.
Yeah.
Cause that dude
This one
almost
was a
landed on
little-
his neck too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Um,
So yeah. I mean, I enjoyed some of it, but like, yeah, it was just too much of that. Like, damn, y'all just trying to kill yourselves. Like,
I
so.
give credit where credit's due. They're working the storyline with Hardy and making Private Party heel. They went with it. I'll give that credit.
Hmm.
The rest of the match was very sloppy, and I kind of got annoyed a little bit here and there. Honestly, the camera angle too. So then when they did that triple leapfrog, and then Sadao went with the kick, if that camera wasn't aimed on the other side, it would have be a phantom kick.
Oh, I
He
saw a few
missed
of those.
completely.
I saw a few of those
Yeah.
on quite a few shows this week. Though.
Yeah.
A lot of people they got to talk to your cameraman. Talk to your
Yeah,
cameraman.
but luckily the cameraman had it in the right angle. Because if not, you would have saw the phantom kick.
No, I'm just saying. I saw you bring that up, and I
Mhm.
saw that happening a lot this week.
Yeah, the phantom
general.
kicks.
In general, people just he didn't hit him.
Yeah, you know what kick we saw hit? Sami
Oh
Zayn.
no. Yes. Damn.
He kicked the shit out of somebody. Penelope Ford versus Leah Hendrich. Okay.
I didn't like this match.
Eh,
I don't like it. I'll tell you why. Because I've seen Layla Hirsch on Dark, and she's better. And I think Penelope Ford is not that great.
yeah, I agree. I didn't care for it. And then the main event was MJF and Jericho defeating Santana Ortiz and Sammy Guevara and Jake Hager.
And again, it was a fun match, but dudes hurting themselves, almost hurting themselves, is just like that takes me out.
Yeah, Jericho
does.
almost did Hayabusa. That was scary. It's not the first time he's done that. He has slipped a couple times with that move before. So if anyone's complaining about, oh, he's old, he has to stop. No, he has done that before. One, Eddie Guerrero saved his life, and then the other one was Rey Mysterio that saved his life. Because sometimes you slip, especially if you're wrestling and it's wet on the floor and shit like that, you can slip off the rope.
No, let's not forget he's probably heavier now than he's ever been.
Yeah, but he did it perfectly fine the week before.
I know. I'm just saying the margin for error is probably going up.
He just had bad footing. Like I saw the whole I replayed it, I rewind it and stuff like that. He just had a really bad footing for it. It looked like he was not ready for it yet. So you went
Okay.
and missed.
Okay. So the match was all right, but it was just like, yeah, man, damn it.
Yeah. Um.
And the person I wanted to win didn't win, so it was like, well, what the hell?
Yeah, like I wanted Santana and Ortiz to win because I want them in the tag division, but no, you gotta give
Nope.
Jericho and MJF, and I was just like, yeah, I don't care.
I did like the remix. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. What I'll say is, AEW give a C.
I give it a C plus this week. Again, most of the stuff I could ignore on Raw is the story. If the action is good, which it usually is, and this time on AEW, the action was not great.
Yeah.
It was just too much of like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I did not like that women's match. Sorry.
No. Now into NXT. NXT, we got kicked off with Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory versus Kushida and Leo Ruff. Really fun match, really fun tag team match. Kushida and Ruff defeat The Way.
That was probably one of the. You just reminded me how good this show was this week as well. Like most of the matches were great.
Yeah.
Yeah, another good match.
Karrion Kross kills Adonis.
Mm-hmm.
And his partner.
And shout outs to his symbiote being present on the sideline. That was cool. I knew what she was going for. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's when the symbiote's coming off of somebody's face. That's pretty cool. Because if you shout outs to Scarlett Bordeaux, she put up the WWE put up the picture, and then in the response, Karrion Kross just straight up put a picture of Tom Hardy from the Venom movie. So there you go.
Men's Dusty Classic continues with Lucha House Party defeating Imperium.
That was another great match.
Man,
very good. That was tied for my match this week. Very good.
Can we keep Lucha House Party in NXT, please?
I mean, they won the match.
They do some crazy shit in NXT, and then when they go to Raw, they don't do nothing.
They just lose.
Yeah, exactly. So keep them in NXT. We like them there.
Mm-hmm.
And that sunset, that drop kick to the sunset flip, that was pretty dope. Like I was like, huh. That was actually pretty cool. Like I can't say nothing bad about this match. I like seeing the Lucha House Party actually go and do what they do best, and that's their Lucha Libre style. And
Imperium, you know what he doesn't get credit for? Go ahead.
No, I say the Imperium was fucking tough in this match, dude. They were beating their ass, and for the good first 10 minutes of the match, they were whooping their ass.
Well, I was gonna say the one thing that Lindsay doesn't get enough credit for was when he carried Metalik on his shoulder. Except you know how usually they do it from the corner and he's facing the other way.
Yeah,
he walked backwards.
Yeah,
with a grown man on his shoulders. That's crazy.
That was pretty dope, man.
I'm just saying.
That was one of my favorite matches of this week. Shout outs to those two tag teams, Lucha House Party advance, and next is the Women's Dusty Classic. This is the first match is Kaden Carter and Catanzaro. Catanzaro. There you go. Versus Storm and Martinez. Alright, so when I saw the lineup of this match, I knew Martinez was gonna lose because of Io Shirai.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
But
match was solid. Match was good. Yeah. Match was fun.
I still think this might have been Catanzaro and her partner's best tag team match so far, because they have really good opponents.
I think it's their first win too.
Yeah, but the other matches, I remember them happening, and they weren't. Oh my god, they were just okay, they're decent and they're not messing anything up. Now they look comfortable as hell, and your girl almost killed herself.
I don't know what she did.
Bullet. I don't know what it was.
She looked like she got exploded, like she got shot out of a cannon, and she just forgot to move. She just went down because she was so light up there, and then she was like, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to land."
Just like that.
It was good though. It was a really good match. Congrats. They go to the next round. And then we got Bronson Reed versus Tyler Rust with Malcolm Bivens.
Another solid match.
A really good match. Really good match. I actually like the little storyline between Malcolm and this dude. I
Mhm.
actually like this dude. This dude's been solid so far.
Yep.
We got Lucha House Party clear out the match. Clear out with Legio de Fantasma. So
I like
with
that promo.
Stallion.
I like his promo.
It was really good.
He was talking mad shit.
I loved it. I did love it. Santo Escobar.
He's the best champion. Why
Santo
not?
Escobar, you better not show your face on Money Royal Rumble though. I'll just tell you that much.
Damn.
Cause Roman gonna sit you down. That was a great promo though.
Mm-hmm.
And then our main event was the NXT Fight Pit.
Fight Pit 2.
Oh man, Tommaso Ciampa versus Timmy Thatcher. Great, solid technical wrestling and just them just beating the shit out of each other. Great match. I can't say nothing else. That match was great and pretty damn brutal.
Yeah, man.
And
at least he didn't get his teeth kicked out this time. So
yeah, that's true. Shout outs to Minion. He kind of called it. He was like, watch them be a tag team, and they're not being a tag team. And 205 Live, they fought and won their first round match.
Against who?
They fought. Who did they fight? Oh, the 205 one up. I don't remember who they fought.
Yeah, that's right. They don't have them.
Nice and Davari.
Okay.
Nice and Davari, they fought.
And then the girls had a match. The way.
Yeah, the way and Priscilla Kelly, which she has a new name, and some other chick that she has a new name as well.
I got you.
Priscilla.
It is. Wow. Gigi Dolan and Cora Jade. Yeah. I don't know which is which because I don't know. I know their original names.
I think Priscilla Kelly is Gigi Dolan.
Okay.
And the other one is the other one.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
Good stuff.
So yeah. Also, their names are like not underneath them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, if you're a first time, you're like, what?
Yeah. But it was a really good match. Solid 205 Live. I recommend watching it if you're actually following the Dusty Rose Classic. Because they're going to be on there as well.
Nice.
So what you give NXT?
This week I give it an A+.
A+.
It was damn near great.
I give A+ as well. Yeah, nothing really to complain about. Really good matches, really solid story. NXT does it again. How many weeks in a row has gotten an A+ or SS? I don't even think it got less than an A.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Just been consistent all last year up until this year, so that's good.
Yep. And last but not least is WWE SmackDown. I think this is going to win the show of the week.
I could definitely see.
I love what they're doing with the Adam Pearce and Roman Reigns storyline. Great promos in the beginning. I really like what they're doing with that segment. It was really entertaining. I was extremely entertained by this SmackDown.
Yeah. They had a lot of different things this week as well. It wasn't a bunch of just samey people talking about I don't respect you. I don't respect the fans.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of different stuff going on this week.
We had first match to kick off was the Riot Squad versus Charlotte and Asuka. Great match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Billie Kay. Why you messed up?
She's out. She's got to go.
Billie Kay's great. She's gold. She made me laugh.
Get her out of the Riot Squad right now.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. They were so close.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully they get a rematch. Maybe.
Sunday.
Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, then we got Daniel Bryan coming in and Cesaro having an amazing promo.
Mm-hmm.
He got aggressive. He felt real, and I fucking loved it. And then you had Dolph Ziggler coming out and challenging Cesaro, and Cesaro spinned him for like a good 30 seconds.
Oh man,
Um,
it was a good match though.
Man, Cesaro Ziggler. I was like, damn, that's gonna be a good match. Like in
Hmm.
general, that just calls for a good match, and they just delivered. That was actually probably one of my other favorite matches of this week.
True that.
This week had a lot of good matches. I think there's three matches that like really took my eye on a lot of things, and that was the Lindsay Dorado, the Lucha House Party versus Imperium. This match right here, and then the Ricochet AJ Styles.
Okay, okay.
So we got some really good solid stuff. Um, Sasha Banks versus Reginald. This was fucking great.
That was good.
I was
That was
laughing my
really good.
ass off. This dude was running around, flipping, doing backflips and front flips and tumbling and parkour. I thought I was watching John Morrison do shit,
Hmm.
and it was crisp too. It was not like he did not botch it or anything. He fucking was just like toying with him. He worked really good with Sasha, and I give him tons of credit with just working with her and actually getting her over and as well too. So it was really good stuff.
Hmm.
And then Carmelo did her job, and it was great.
Corey Graves restrained himself
It was
and
hilarious.
just kept saying. He
Yeah.
said it. The last thing he said before they went off of that segment was, "Do you see how great Carmelo looks?" I was just like, "Oh my god, he's the
Shout outs
best."
to Sami Zayn because he locked himself into the entranceway since the beginning of
Okay.
the show, and
Hmm.
he was there the whole time. And now we are at the Big E versus Apollo Crews IC Championship match. I loved everyone's interaction with him while they were coming out and him
Yes,
having his sign. It was great.
I like the Photoshop that Sasha had. Somebody
Yeah,
did for her.
yeah.
Where they changed the sign and it says Sasha's the best. I'm like, oh, wait a second.
You kind of knew it was this match was not gonna go full strength. I feel like they're going for save for Royal Rumble, and added Sami Zayn into it. But what I watched, it was great. And then Sami Zayn was like, you know what, fuck you guys, and kicked the
Hmm.
shit out of Apollo.
And then kicked the Biggie in the head, and
Yep,
they all got mad.
everyone got kicked. Great match. So from what I see, I feel like he's gonna go to a triple threat match. Hopefully,
Hmm.
we got an IC title match at Royal Rumble. Bailey versus Bianca Belair, the obstacle course.
That was the best way they could have done it. I love how she just basically pulled a Daffy Duck on her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just gonna change the obstacle course when it's your turn. All right.
and then Bianca Belair showing that she could lift and fucking lugging fucking Otis.
Do it all. She could jump them walls. I don't know about you, but I can't do that shit. Not in
Yeah,
one
man.
go.
I was like, oh man, I'm tired. I don't know what you're talking about. I lose. Really good stuff. The whole segment was fun. It was very entertaining. I give him a lot of credit for that. King Corbin, Dominic Mysterio, not bad.
The best thing you could say about that match is it didn't take up too much time. It
Exactly.
got to the point.
And Corbin takes the win.
I mean, and also is further in the storyline of Dominic not paying attention to his father.
Yeah,
So we'll see what the Rey Mysterio way is next week.
yeah. And then Paul Heyman versus Adam Pearce was supposed to be the ending of the match.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And
You
then
forgot to
Paul
mention that.
Heyman kind of swooped in and said, "Oh, this match is subject to change." And Roman Reigns comes in and beats the shit out of Adam Pearce until Kevin Owens comes for the save and power bombs his ass through a table.
Yes, that was awesome. Great
And
way to end the
stunned him
show.
twice too.
Yeah,
Loved
he
it.
he countered the Superman punch with a stunner. That was cool.
Yep, yep. I loved the match. I loved SmackDown. I think SmackDown was firing on all cylinders. It's gonna get an S ranking. It
You
was
know
a
what?
fun SmackDown.
I'd agree. I agree. Um, I probably still give it an A+ because that the Rey Mysterio Dominic, the Baron Corbin stuff was probably the weakest part of the show.
But
It's
Baron
like,
Corbin won, so that's why he gets the credit.
you know what? All right, you're right.
That's what gets the credit.
You're right.
Baron Corbin won. Um,
But no, but I was gonna say though was just that they found a way to have the champ in action and not have him in a match
yeah,
and have him be a big part of the show, but still be active. And I'm like, you see, that's kind of the stuff that Raw is losing.
yeah,
is the way to have certain people not everybody has to be in a match with their rival every week. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Like I feel like that's what made me tired of Randy and Drew was like they had promos against each other, but they had mad matches against each other.
Yeah. It's like
Um,
I think Roman's last match on Raw was like 3 weeks ago.
it was
Almost a
the steel
month.
cage match.
Yeah. About a month ago.
That was the last time we saw Kevin Owens as well. No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause later on they threw him off the set. So
Storytelling.
it was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is storytelling. Like you do not your champion does not have to wrestle every single week. Your
Mhm.
roster, your same roster, don't have to wrestle every single week. You have other titles, you have other people. You could easily highlight the tag team champions. You could easily highlight the IC champion as a main eventer. So you have the guys to do it. Just do it like that.
But I just mean the smartness, not just that. If you're gonna use the same people, you
Yeah,
could do different things with the same people as well.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Co-
yeah, because Roman's been the champion. He's been the champion presence on the show,
mhm,
right? Consistently, he hasn't not been there. So that's one thing. But they've managed to figure out each time something different for him to do. And it's like there's a bunch of people that you see on fucking Raw every week, and it's like they do the same thing. My biggest example, and you'll probably agree with this, is Mandy Rose. Is like
yeah.
if she's gonna be on the show every week, fine. But you could also not have her in a match and lose, and have her do something else.
Or have
Like
a
have her
fight Shayna
involved in.
Baszler for like the 15th time.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah,
just have a match. Maybe they get into a brawl or something, and she
yeah,
looks good because she holds her own or something. But like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Something different, not just these two again,
Exactly.
and she loses again. Boo. So yeah,
Yeah. I love what they did with SmackDown. Keep it up. Loving the show that they've been putting out. There's a little news that may be happening and might affect NXT. So NBC's hockey and NASCAR rights are going to Universal. So USA Wednesdays might become like a hockey night. So NXT may be out of a channel, which I have a big feeling that Fox Sports 1 is going to take it, because I like what Fox does with WWE, as in they're proud to have it. They have their own like Instagram, they have their own Twitter. Like USA don't have their own Twitter for WWE,
that's true.
so it shows like they want it more, they care for it more. So I have a feeling Fox Sports 1 is going to get NXT after October this year. So we'll see. It's a
Okay.
long time from now. Podcast we listen to. There's one of Talk to Jericho. It's like Remembering Chris Canyon. It was a really good cast. Definitely check that one out. Sugar Shane Helms was on it.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was a really good conversation. Shout outs to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast and the FWF. It's about to end
Yes,
next
sir.
week.
That was a good episode this week, dude.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
really
real
good.
funny.
Yeah, it was really good. Shout outs to them, always killing it. And the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, their regular podcast, was a really good one. Definitely talks about a lot of the wrestling figures that are coming out. So give it a listen to that, and it'll inform you of everything that's coming out. Chris Van Vliet has a new name for his cast called Insight, with Chris Van Vliet. So it's not just the Chris Van Vliet throw anymore. He had Jonathan Coachman. I listened to the Renee Young one. It was actually really good. And I listened to the Don Callis one from last week. That was actually really good.
Okay. Cool.
New Day pod just had a Shoot the Shit pod. It was really good, really funny. You got a good laugh out of it. Big E almost was going to do the whole cast of him talking about his last name, but he did not, and they just went to other random shit that they talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was fun.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yes. And oral sessions with Renee Young, or Renee Paquette, which shout outs to Backstage coming back this week. I'm excited for that too.
Yep.
Tony Khan was on her latest cast. It was actually a really good conversation as well.
Nice.
And Tony Khan said he watches everything. He watches Raw. He watches SmackDown. He watches NXT. He watches everything.
Makes sense.
Yep,
Why
yep.
not? But he's a fan, so
Yeah.
that it just is what it is, right?
Yeah, and that's how you see talent. That's how you look. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have Royal Rumble next week. We probably do our prediction show right before a little earlier than usual, and we could get all that because not all the matches are announced yet, so we don't have anything yet.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
I'm watching Royal Rumble 1995, and it's 1-2-3 Kid and Bob Holly versus Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Were they tag champions or were they not?
They were tag champions.
Were, right? Okay.
I
No, I
think-
mean at the time for this show, were they?
Yeah, 1-2-3 Kid and Bob Holly were tag champs.
Yeah, that was a weird time.
I think this is where 1-2-3 Kid betrays and gets betrays Bob Holly.
Okay.
I think. I have a feeling he did it to Razor Ramon, though. I don't think he did it in this match particularly. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Royal Rumble 95. That's what I'm watching. Pamela Anderson is in it. Good for her. Anyway. So, let me let you go. This is the Wrestling Babble Podcast. Listen to us on all social medias. Our Spotify is Red Cycle Inc. You can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch TV. All Merc with the Mic. Follow all our other casts, the Shell Shock, the Not a Trekkie, the Gamer Rage, and the Morphin Cast. And the Guest Better Spread podcast, which we will be on next. And we're still going through our superhero movies of 2 decades. And we have The Legend of the Lone Ranger.
Yes.
Follow Red Cyclone Inc. on
anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And what else is? SoundCloud. There you go. We got Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and WordPress. Check it out.
Yep. And always remember, follow the Gene Keys.
He's got sandwich. He's not supposed to have sandwiches. Damn it. Nope.
Don't let Alexa Bliss find out. She's going to Hadouken him.
She's going to toast it in his hand. Careful.
It's going to be a fireball sandwich.
He can't eat that.
He will, though. He will. Peace out later.